Hello, my beautiful Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. Welcome to your tarot reading. This is the Love Seer. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you're doing well, feeling safe, and feeling blessed because you are. I know that many of you are watching this channel from my first channel. Yes, indeed. I am transferring over to this new channel, the Love Seer, just because I have been shadow banned on my other channels. So feel free to like, comment, subscribe to show support. Let's begin. Capricorn, what is your message? Capricorn, you have the Strength card. The Strength card is representing overcoming difficulties. It also represents having courage and bravery. Capricorn. Then you have the Eight of Wands. I feel like there's like some kind of risk that you want to take. There's some kind of move that you want to make here, Capricorn. But I feel like you are trying to be very cautious, you know, to avoid making any kind of a bad risk. But I'm actually hearing that you're going to be just fine. And for those of you who do have a relationship with God, I'm hearing that God is going to be right there by your side. So, you know, whatever it is that you choose to do, Capricorn, God is going to be covering you, as in he's going to be shielding you, protecting you. He's going to have your back. You are worried about making this move in case you end up stumbling into problems. It's like some kind of risk, some kind of leap of faith that you want to take, but then you're wondering, if I do take this leap of faith, what if I stumble into a problem? What if there's some kind of conflict or chaos, or I end up not liking it if I do take a risk? God is telling you with the Strength card that he's going to help you through it. Like he's going to help you pull through the difficulties or the challenges. And it could even be that he will actually remove the challenges. Yes, indeed. There are times where God will clear out the obstacle from your pathway to make it easy for you. So definitely have more faith, because I feel like there's something that you're wanting to do, but I also feel like it's some kind of adventure you're going to go on, some kind of huge leap of faith. Let's go ahead and clarify the Strength card. Again, the Strength card is representing having the courage and the bravery. It could also represent overcoming difficulties. I really feel like it's God's way of saying that even if you do stumble into difficulties after making this decision and taking this risk, he's going to help you through the difficulties, or again, he's just going to remove the difficulties to make your journey a smooth sailing. Could it be that you're wanting to take a trip somewhere or even relocate? This has to do with you going to a new destination. Yep, the Ace of Wands. You can even see it in the illustration. It looks like sort of like a desert, but then in the desert, there's a city. So it's a new destination that you're thinking about going to. And again, it could just be a trip. Maybe you're going on vacation, or this could be some kind of relocation opportunity that you're looking forward to. And this is what you should know. You're going to be victorious in this new location. When we clarify the Strength card, you have really good cards here. The Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. First of all, the Ten of Pentacles represents long-term security and stability. So you are going to be very well grounded in this new location, and God is going to bless you with financial security and stability, as in money isn't going to be a problem. You're going to have a roof over your head. You're going to have food to eat. It could even be that you end up receiving a financial blessing because you took this leap of faith. Understand that when we are obedient to, I call it the voice of the Lord, or the voice of God that is speaking to you, because that could very much be what it is. It could be that this is something that you've talked to God about and you sort of feel guided to do it. And if you are obedient, he will bless you for your obedience. He will reward you. So for some of you, you may actually experience financial growth or financial prosperity after you go to this new destination here. But the Ten of Pentacles is a very positive card. The Ten of Pentacles is representing the ideal life that we pretty much all want, a life of success, a life of great security and stability, where all of your wants and needs are met. And then next you have the Six of Wands, which is another positive card, Capricorn. The Six of Wands actually represents victory. I just feel like this is something that you're wanting to do, and God has given you the blessing to do it. It's like He is opening the door for you to take this leap of faith, because this is something that you've been praying to Him about. And if you haven't been praying to God, I absolutely encourage you to do so. Always present your plans to God and pray that He will lead you rightfully. The Six of Wands is victory. It can also represent fame. This could be a community where you end up getting a lot of attention. It could even be a community where you end up meeting really good people who you just get along with, and in a way, maybe you become very popular in this new destination. And of course, we did talk about the Ace of Wands, which is representing a new destination that you're going to, or you're thinking about going to. Let's go ahead and look at the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands, it is fast energy. So whether it's fast communication, fast action, the Eight of Wands can also represent communication. So if this is something that you've been talking to God about, the Eight of Wands could absolutely say yes, that you are getting the green flag or the green light to take this leap of faith. Of course, the Eight of Wands, even if you look at the illustration, it can represent travel. You do see the woman on her motorcycle speeding, speeding through the desert. So let's just go ahead and look some more. Clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands. You have the Four of Swords. This is looking really, really good. Okay. So in clarity of the Eight of Wands, you have the Knight of Wands, okay? The Knight of Wands can easily represent like nervousness, anxiety. You literally see the bandage here on her head, but it's a wounded warrior. So it's someone who's facing difficulties, and it can even talk about your state of mind. So the Knight of Wands is saying you may be carrying some level of nervousness, anxiety, paranoia when it comes to this move, but I see you taking this leap of faith anyway. I don't see you allowing this nervousness to hold you back, because you're showing up as the Knight of Wands. You may even be one of those people where you don't like to be held back by fear. So even if you are feeling an element of fear, it's going to push you to take this leap of faith. Like, you may be one of those people who likes a challenge. You like to be fearless in everything that you do, because regardless of the paranoia, the anxiety, the worries, I still see you taking this leap of faith with the Knight of Wands. And when you do, you're going to be shocked. The Four of Swords, you're going to be like, did I really do this? But little do you know that this is the birth of a new beginning for you. You're going to start a brand new life in this new destination. And perhaps this is something that you've been longing for and waiting for, because the Three of Wands is represent waiting for your ships to sail in. Clarify the Three of Wands. You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, clarify the Three of Wands. You have the Six of Cups. Yep. So the Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to sail in. It's like looking towards the future and what lies in this place for you. You may be wondering, okay, is there a blessing in this place that I want to go to so badly? The answer is yes, and it is revolving around a financial blessing, which I did briefly talk about when we saw the 10 of Pentacles that came out earlier. Let me show you. There it is. So the Ace of Pentacles is a blessing of prosperity. In tarot, the pentacle is just another word for a coin. And oftentimes when you see the pentacle in a reading, it's really talking about your earthly blessing. So like, you know, your material, tangible blessing, things like your job, your home, your purchases, you know, like your assets and financial opportunities and all of those good things that really helps you to become more secure and stable in life. So that is what's waiting for you in this new place that you are interested in, is your blessing of prosperity. Many times when you see the Ace of Pentacles in your reading, just know that you are going to experience some kind of financial elevation. Next, you have the Two of Swords. So this is what you're not understanding, because the Two of Swords can represent someone who is conflicted or torn. You feel so called and so drawn to this place, but you're not understanding why. I'll tell you why. It's because there's a blessing for you that lies in this place, okay? In clarity of the Three of Wands, you have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is representing reunions, reconciliations. I feel like you're also going to stumble into some soulmates in this new destination. Please keep in mind that soulmates are not always romantic. A soulmate can be a romantic partner, but a soulmate can also be a good friend. All right, someone who may even become like a family friend. But a soulmate is simply someone who your soul resonates with. And so you're going to be stumbling into people who you're really, really going to like. Okay. And some of these people, there may actually be a real soulmate connection with them. I say that because the Six of Cups is here. Something tells me that perhaps and maybe in one of your past lives, you actually lived in this place. So in this lifetime, this is a new destination for you, but could it be that your soul is the one that is yearning to be in this destination because you were there in a past lifetime? Why do I say that? Because the Six of Cups actually represents the past. It could also represent reconciliations and reunions. For many of you, this could be some kind of soul recognition, right? Some kind of past life situation here. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. I feel like in one of your past lifetimes, you resided in this place, which is why your soul is guiding you to go to this place. Now, let me tell you another thing that I see. I see that in your most recent lifetime. So you have your current lifetime, which is now, this life that you have, and then you have the one before it. I feel like in the one before this current lifetime, you were actually sabotaged from going to this destination here. Something happened that prevented you from heading in the direction of this destination, and it may have even changed the trajectory of your life, but not in a good way. You may have missed out on some opportunities because you did not head in this particular direction, and boom, the Tower card is on the back of the deck. Something happened here. The Tower is like rude awakenings, sudden reveals, dramatic endings. It's something unexpected that happens, and honestly, the Tower is very rarely ever a positive card, even with the Five of Pentacles representing tragedy, misfortune, hardships, and difficulties. My goodness. You have the Ten of Cups that's here. Tell us about this Five of Pentacles pertaining to the Six of Cups and the Three of Wands. Justice. Yeah, the Justice card is saying you chose to stay instead of, like, in your most recent past life, which is the one before this current lifetime, you were sabotaged from going to this destination. And it's like you chose to stay in the community that you were familiar with. And so in a way, you sort of got what you deserved, right? Because that's the choice that you made, hence free will. The decisions that we make in life does determine the outcome of our lives. The Justice card represents karmic justice, getting what you deserve. So it's like in your lifetime, before this current lifetime, you did not go to this destination even though you felt guided to go. And I feel like you missed out on a lot of good blessings, hence the Five of Pentacles, which can represent a loss, missed opportunities, hardships, difficulties. It could even be family. I mean, the Ten of Cups is a big family card. It oftentimes represents your personal life, like your loved ones, your neighborhood, your community. It could be family that ultimately sabotaged you from going in the direction that your spirit felt guided to go in. Don't make that mistake in this new lifetime of yours. Okay, listen to your spirit. Like I said earlier, pray to God for guidance, propose your plans to God, and just pray that He will guide you in the right direction. Thank you all so much, my beautiful Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to support the channel. If you're interested in getting a private tarot reading with me, check out the description box. I'll put my info there. Take care, my beautiful people. Many blessings to you.